Ivan, kitchen hand.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Or Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage.
Aww.
I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Yep.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Marlboro.
Where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
Oh, are we gonna have to hunt things down
it's
for
my blessing
recipes?
you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me.
Tunnel
But you're
worm?
made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
How could I refuse?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
I come up with a new
Fantastic.
recipe.
Thank you.
So,
Eureka!
dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient.
Oh?
A beast, no doubt.
Not
Most
human?
likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Unwanted
Does the book
violets.
say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Okay, we're going there. Cool, cool, cool. Broken Hilt Rosaria. Broken Hilt. I think it's here. Belphegor. There we go. Bounty. Ooh. Ow! Oh my god! You do 3. Okay, let's not... Jeez!
This one.
Ow! Freaking heck!
Nice try.
I don't need an elixir. I don't need an elixir.
Ogle, kill!
There we go.
Nice try. Nice try.
Over here!
Oh! Oh, jeez! Fudge nugget. Didn't get away from that fast enough.
Nice try. Nice try.
Ow, ow. There we go, there we go. Oh, I got a trophy for that? Oh, shoot. Ow, punch them, bro. There! Nice! Nice! Oh man, this battle system's so freaking good, bro! Okay, that was fun!
Oh, there aren't any more of them.
Alright, let's go here.
Thank you for sticking with us. Well, we can't exactly leave old Martha in the lurch after everything she's done for us.
Oh, okay. Oh, I need to check how everyone else is feeling. I just realized that, like, things are better. How's things going,
I
Brennan?
remember you. You're the one who saved Norris way back when.
Yep, that was me.
He's doing well, you know. Send me a letter. Got a little place of his own down by the border, where no one will ever find him. Touch wood.
Touch wood instead of knock on wood.
Stay sharp. We don't know when those bastards will be back.
But we do know one thing. They'll be getting a proper Rosarian welcome.
Nice.
After what the Empire did to Martha's lot, I'd be daft to stay. If it carries on like this, I won't have any bearers left.
I understand. May the blessing go with you.
That looks good.
She had a man of Grega mopping their brows. No things unseemly, if you ask me.
Teach me how to fight.
All right. If you're still here when my shift is over, I'll spar with
Look
you.
at him with the twig.
Naught but wild beasts this end. All their twisted talons and gruesome maws used to turn my stomach. But that was before I heard about the Black Shields.
The black shields. They don't.
I love Martha like a sister. You know I do. If this is going to end up turning into another East Pool.
We should leave while we have the chance.
Damn.
Do you know the words to the second verse of The Phoenix Sleeps in the Rosebed? One of my clients can't go to sleep without me singing him old Rosarian lullabies. Only I've quite forgotten how it goes. Do you know the words to the second verse of
Oh,
The
it's in
Phoenix
the
Sleeps
it's in the hideout, if I remember correctly.
But the Empire have dragoons, wyverns.
And we have each other.
Aww.
Get it, boy!
We have each other.
We should have fought them off.
We didn't have the numbers.
Facts. You would have all just died.
What did we do to deserve this?
Nothing.
Martha's been going round the empty houses after lights out and tidying up what the old tenants left behind. so that if they ever do come back, at least they won't come back to a mess.
Oh, Martha! Martha's amazing.
All right, Clive. Most folk round here.
Had no idea why the garrison attacked us. They had questions and they wanted answers.
So I told them everything.
About what we'd been trying to do for the bearers, what the Black Shield ended up doing to them. Some took the Empire's side, said it was all my fault, that it was thanks to folk like me that the Imperials were so angry, packed up their stuff and left. But not before we made sure we'd put the wind up them bad enough that they wouldn't go breathing a word.
Reckon they'd spare you?
If they found out you'd been living in a bearer haven this whole time, I said, seemed to do the trick. And on the bright side, I did get rid of everyone who ain't prepared to put their life on the line for what we're doing here.
This town is ours.
And we'd die to protect it, every last one of us.
A lot's changed since Eastpool.
Feels like nowhere in Rosaria is safe no more, probably 'cause it ain't. Them bastard Black Shields have been doing the rounds of the whole province, straining up bearers wherever they go.
And it ain't just the bearers.
Any Rosarian brave enough to object to being robbed blind's likely to the axe and all. So folk have stopped objecting. They know what fate awaits anyone who goes against the Empress's orders, so they just go along with them. But it makes us just as bad as them. The Black Shields ain't just taking our lives, they're robbing us of our pride as Rosarians.
Old Hill.
Another atrocity to add to the list. By the sound of it, it was the same as Eastpool and the Abbey. Someone was sheltering bearers and word got out.
Founder's sake.
If only we had got wind of what was going on before the Black Shields did, we might have saved them.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
So,
about the price of them turnips.
about the price of them turnips.
Perhaps I'd live longer if I bade this town farewell.
Bad.
I've grown rather fond of the old place.
Aw.
The abbot used to come to my stall all the time, buying herbs and tonics. I thought he had a bit of a habit. But it was all for the bearers, wasn't it?
If strong, sharp blades are what our lads need to get the edge over our enemies, then that's what I'll give them.
Alright, Blacksmith, nice.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad.
Oh?
You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name.
Oh.
Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. You deserve a rest.
Hello.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Flames of Rebirth. Let's go. What did we do in today's stream? What did we do? Mainly side quests? Oh man, I already forgot his name. Nice. We had an emotional scene. Want a Violet. Yeah, emotional damage. Yeah, uncle! I cried. It was, well, I teared up, I didn't cry. It was very sweet. The tail of a certain species of scorpion are prized as a delicacy. The trace amounts of poison remaining in their flesh lending them a certain piquancy. The common marsh scorpion, however, not only lacks a stinger, but subsists on a diet of mudworms and bog moss, lending its flesh an altogether more troubling tang.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Let me go to Lost Wing. Let's see if there's anything that changed here.
Can you believe we're standing in the hull of a ship that once sailed the skies? A pity it no longer flies. But then if the Fallen hadn't, well, fallen, I suppose we wouldn't have this fine inn.
Huh.
Brother Wade has gone to speak with your Lord Uncle about the Guardian's next endeavor. Our victory over the Black Shields will have been for naught if we cannot build upon it.
Ah, Lord Marquis. There have been no reports of Black Shield activity since Buett Bridge. We did more than just bloody their noses this time. We sent them reeling, and we'd be fools to stop there. Your Grace.
Aw, damn. We visiting sadness before we move on.
The victims at the Viceroy's culling have been buried, but they will not be forgotten. We Guardians won't let this happen again.
They killed everyone. Took everything.
Not everything. You still have your life.
Damn.
And it's up to you to decide what you do with it.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did.
I did indeed.
Here you go. Here's your violets.
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
Yep, it is.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Sometime later. Oh, that looks
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
Yvonne, I hope you don't die.
Odin's teeth. What, the salt on the senses is like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex.
Oh my god,
meaty
so it's
notes.
actually good?
It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine.
It's fine dining, guys. Fine dining.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
Breeding?
Sure she will.
Clive, I think we did a disservice to everyone here. Badge of Metal. The strength of a city is defined by the guard that mans its walls. The strength of a city guard is defined by the pride in their hearts and the laurels on their breasts. This badge provides its wearer with one of the two. Oh, defense by 30? Nice.
Well, that was certainly not what I expected. I wonder what other surprises await me on my pilgrimage.
Oh, so there's more. That was just part 1. Got it. Maybe I should do some stage replay. No, but that'd be extra stalling, yo.
Headlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
A flame none brighter. My Lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you've shown yourself to be the selfsame man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago. A true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians and am proud to stand alongside you once again. Wade. Okay, all quiet in the Dominion. Hey, Gav. The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs barred like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realize what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict, not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised, Gav. Nice. Nice.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but...
Oh,
not
Blacksmith?
this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling.
Come on, tell us,
It's
Blackthorn.
like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
If you think it'll help.
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
I mean, they're
But if he
based in
doesn't
the
want to
UK, Theo.
We let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So,
The Iron Kingdom, an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of Storm, with its capital at Krieg Luis. The Mother Crystal Drake's breath rises from a volcanic island situated just within its borders and is worshipped as a god, just as the state religion, the Crystalline Orthodox, dictates. This same religion decrees the use of magic to be anathema, and bearers and dominants who use it to be sinful aberrations, leading to even greater discrimination than that suffered by their brethren on the mainland. Given their stated desire to control all the mothers, the Ironbloods' attitude to other nations is one of indelible antagonism.
I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Okay, wait a bit and then head over when I'm ready, okay?
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Yeah, talk about it.
Did you now?
Open up.
I told you not to stick your nose in my business.
Open up.
What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that?
Aww.
Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open.
Yeah.
Please, mate.
Aw.
I'm worried about you.
Aw.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Yeah, tell us. Do it.
Karen and I have an arrangement.
Oh?
I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by.
Cuirass?
Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be.
Oh.
Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit.
Damn.
I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
Aw.
There. You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
We're gonna grab that. We're gonna get it. Let's get that cuirass.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work. which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
Yep.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him.
Yes, let's do
Assuming
it.
you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Aw.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
We find a cuirass, give it to Blackthorn, then he works out how to make it and goes back to being his surly old self, right? Simple.
Sure.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself
I
since he
just
saw
noticed
it.
that Torgal's behind
So we thought
her.
we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels.
Oh, who is it?
Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop.
Oh?
Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
So who is this?
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who
There's a
back
new
it.
one?
Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe? Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you,
Inside
Karen.
care?
We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So,
I love that Torgal is back there.
sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
Let's
I'll
go.
leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Then do I have the billet for you, Kupo? An especially horrible one the locals call Dosmere.
Karen Orvent. Okay.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
There it is. Yo, it's a griffin on the gate. Dosmere, rank B, let's go. It's our first griffin encounter, level 28.
We'll have to wait. Look sharp.
Oh no, it's not first. I guess we've fought one before? Ow, 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 ow. I can't see shiz. I can't see. I can't see. There we go. Very sorry about your keyblade. There we go.
This one.
Hey, 40,000. Nice. You get a trophy of 50k? Oh, I'm close, I'm close. Oh, Shishiwakamaru. Nice. They not helpless. They know what they doing. Oh, Shishiwakamaru. That still hit me. Why I hurt Bugsbeak? Bugsbeak deserved it. No, I'm just kidding. Ah, Shishiwakamaru, bro.
To me, boy. Thanks, boy.
There we go.
Over here! This one.
Nice. Scarletite. One of the hardest metals known to man, scarletite is highly sought after by those with the means to pay its exorbitant asking price, a price determined not by its rarity, but rather due to the fact that a forge must employ no fewer than 5 healthy bearers to produce flames hot enough to melt the ore, at which time it takes upon the deep scarlet hue from which it takes its name. Rip. Now where's this leather worker?
Is something there, boy?
Oh, he's alive. Is he alive? Oh, he is
Could that be
alive.
our man?
Good boy.
You all right, boy? You all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille.
Hey, Camille.
I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a
Karen.
caress from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
You should work together.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best.
Okay, so they're not important enough for me. Side quests aren't important enough for me to have active time lore about them.
I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
Hey.
You sure? Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
True.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
Aww.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Hey, our blacksmith's gonna get an
Thank you.
upgrade. I'm really
Hopefully
loving
this'll sweeten
16.
Blackthorn's mood.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not a monster. He's Torgal. And he'd take a liking to you too if you gave him as many nuts as Nan does.
Aw, Torgal. Why did he call Torgal a monster? I'm gonna punch you in the face, bro. Off limits. That means you. Oh, I just realized that. I didn't see that before.
Both of you.
Here, Blackthorn.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
A sample of supple hide dressed to the artisan Camille's exact standards. It has nary a trace of the barnyard musk of lesser leathers, and said smelling faintly of rose hips. Oh.
You're joking.
Nope, not joking. Look, the light in his eyes has come back.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No
I
wonder
do
it's
not,
tough.
gang.
And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still,
Aw,
I'm glad
August.
you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again,
Tabor.
most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Oh?
We better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself.
No, we're gonna benefit
Still,
from this.
I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right
Aw,
up.
Blackthorn.
That was the idea.
yeah.
Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
No, August, it was yours. Aw. Yes.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Hey. Let's go, Blackthorn.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
Hey.
As if there was a better one out there. It wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups.
No.
Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Aw. They're mates. That's cute. Oh, Drake Slayer's belt design draft. A diagram detailing the steps to craft a belt fit for a hero. Oh? Oh, we got recipes? Excuse me? This game has recipes? That's it! I've done it! I've come up with a new recipe!
What do you want?
Oh, Electrum.
And how am I meant to do that then?
Oh. Those are both... Oh. 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 Zor being Ignis?
One way or another.
You okay, Jill?
A sea voyage this time, is it? I can lend you an oilskin if you're looking to keep the salt off your back.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts?
Oh, we got a new orchestrion. A Rose is a Rose orchestrion. Empty shard. It used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dion the Bold or the Coral and the Serving Girl. But now all anyone wants to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend. Mary Mummer.
Here you are.
Hey. Nice.
All done?
No more quests. Here we go. We continue with main quest. How we doing,
Back
Vivian?
again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
History
As
lesson!
You know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No. The Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic.
Oh, they don't like magic.
The faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's Eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime.
Oh, okay. Northern Territories. A bitterly cold region in the northern reaches of the continent of Storm. It was originally home to the mother crystal known as a Drake's Eye, around which a series of small nations sprang up. Nations whose belligerence proved troublesome for Rosaria over the centuries. In time, however, the Mother Crystal's power dwindled, and with it the power of these warlike nations. With the Blight encroaching on their territory ever more, the remaining tribes were united and pacified by Archduke Elwyn Rosfield of Rosaria, the year 854. Okay.
Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship. Meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals. Or die trying.
Oh, they want all.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath.
And now we're
Had
going to
things
destroy
unfolded
it.
differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Oh.
Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Wade and Tyler
Here's
are
the
not
latest
shown as
information
dead.
I have.
Sir Tyler. This is true. There is no confirmation yet. Why you gotta point that out, Kiki? That'd be spoiler. Medicine Girl. Why does Medicine Girl have a... Was she important enough? She doesn't even have a name.
Tomorrow